Franklin, what do you want?
I want to marry V, have this baby. I want the life I was so close to having I could taste it, till they ripped it away.
You were supposed to be out.
I built an empire, starting back at zero. That ain't gonna happen. We know exactly who we dealing with.
If you won't give back what you stole,
It's gonna get real bad for you.
Swallow your pride and make peace with your family. Because this isn't good for anyone.
Told you the gloves had to come off.
Franklin is going to war. He's trying to bring this entire operation crashing down.
What exactly do you need?
Proof. The CIA has been selling cocaine in the United States.
Even after all of this, you want to think America still cares about you. It ever occur to you this is exactly what they want? For us to wipe each other out?
My back is against the wall. What happens next determines the course of the rest of our lives. This is about survival.
do it. End this shit right now.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J and we are locked in. The series finale, season 6 of Snowfall, is right around the corner, and I'm excited for this series. Now, I'm expecting over-the-top theatrics. I'm thinking they're about to give us the best performance that we've seen in the Snowfall series, especially from what we've seen in that trailer. Now, I know we did this on live one night, but that wasn't doing any justice for this trailer, and I'm thinking this is something that should be coming out in the movies from what they've shown us. Hopefully they don't let us down, and Franklin in the game can end this exactly how it's supposed to be ended. Now, before we jump into this trailer and break it down, if you like Snowfall, if you're ready for season 6, hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, make sure you hit that like button, and follow me on Instagram. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this. Franklin, Leon, Mama Franklin, Chairman Jerome, Auntie Louie, Gustavo. We have a lot of people, and we can't forget about Teddy. Let's see what they got for season 6 of Snowfall.
FX's Snowfall.
This is what it all comes down to. What does Franklin want? Now, we're hearing him say that he wants to go ahead and marry V, aka Veronique. He wants to have his baby. And it seems like he's to the point where he's been pushed to the limit. He wants to get whatever money he can get back since Teddy froze all of his assets and money. He wants to take all of that and be able to get the hell out of Dodge. This is season 6, people. You got to understand, doing this for this long, at some point you will have a breaking point where you want to just exit the game. And that sounds like what Franklin is trying to do. We hear him saying he wants the life that he was supposed to have. And that's what I was saying when Teddy took all of his money. So him and Veronique, it looks like they put their differences aside. They're trying to get back whatever they can so they can go ahead and take off. Now, we see Franklin getting on and off of jets. We know he knows how to fly. So if they can get enough money, I could see Franklin and Veronique trying to go ahead and leave. Now, we know his mom had left. She came back. We know Pops is still gone. We're not too sure about him. But we can tell Franklin, he's grown, he's matured, and he really wants to get out of this situation because he's starting to realize he doesn't really have control of everything that's going on inside of LA. And that's appearing to be the theme this season. Franklin wanting revenge and being able to get out of the game. But of course, after he gets revenge. Now, we do see him down here. There's a lot of dope in here. Veronique is telling him you were supposed to be out of the game by now. But as we know, good things don't last forever and your plan never goes accordingly. So we had plan A. We're going to take all the money that we had. Just a couple M's, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too major. Teddy took that. Now we have to reroute and find out how to get to point B when that straight line has been cut off. Just listening to the trailer, every single step is Franklin trying to get out the game. He built this empire. Starting back at zero is not something that he wants to do. So I'm thinking Franklin is about to try his damnedest. At this point, there's no friends, there's nothing. There's Franklin, Veronique, and the baby. That's it. Everyone else, you need to be watching out because Franklin, he is upset And I can tell you one thing about Franklin. Once he puts his mind to it, he's going to be on it nonstop. Jamming Jerome. Now, we know what's going on with Franklin. Now, Jamming Jerome is pulled in between him and his wife, Auntie Louie, and his family, Franklin. Now, there's been a divide. We seen that in last season. He even told Auntie Louie, man, you're making some decisions that might not be good for us, our business, or for my nephew's business. But Auntie Louie is telling them, these people, they know who we are. So it looks like this season, Louie's going to be trying to form her own organization from the ground up, because she already took the Connect. She's trying to do it big on her own. We already seen her try to expand out to Arkansas. Now, this is going to be a tough situation for Jerome. Do I go with my wife, or do I make sure that my sister and my nephew are good moving forward? Auntie Louie's mind is made up, and we know she's going to do what she wants to do. She's going to piss Jerome off, but at the end of the day, that's her husband, and she knows that he's going to come to and be on her side. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out throughout this whole season. Maybe Jerome is going to have enough of this and decide to break this off, because you know my theory and prediction is Jam and Jerome's going to take out Auntie Louie for Franklin. That's just, you just hearing that from me. That's just what I'm thinking. But Auntie Louie, I will give her credit because she is stepping up and doing her own thing. It's just, how many people are you going to cross to continue to make sure that you are good? We see Franklin and the girls, they robbing Jerome and them. But hey, this is love and war, right? Everything is fair when it comes to war. So we're getting money, we're getting dope. I mean, this is all a part of the game. But Chairman Jerome, he ain't trying to have it though. You hear him saying, you need to return everything you got. Now, do you guys really think that Franklin of all people is about to return some money after he knows that Louie done took his Connect and went behind his back? No. Franklin is stealing this money because, hey, right now, if you guys are going to cross me, then I'm going to do it right back, family or not. As I said earlier, you can tell that this is hurting Jerome to have to tell his nephew, man, you need to bring back what you done stole down. I want it all in full. Jerome, he was the muscle, but right now we're looking at Jerome. He doesn't have that same, you know what I'm saying, that same fear that he used to put in people's hearts. Back when they learn how to squabble, that ain't the same Jerome no more. It looks like he's falling behind Louie, and Franklin ain't about to listen to Jerome to bring back no money or no dope. We hear things are going to get bad, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of action. Now, this shootout scene right here, I'm expecting this to be very, very good. Cinematic, action, nonstop. This is what we need, because we can't just have all the back and forth dialogue. We need to see some people in the streets making things happen. While Franklin is trying to do everything for him and his family, you hear Veronique telling them, you need to make peace with your family. Apologize to him so we can all move forward. But Franklin can't do that. Now, of course, these scenes are out of order, so we don't know if this is before or after he robbed him. But Franklin, his mind is set. Teddy is working with Louie. Him and Louie, they haven't been seeing eye to eye since season 4. So at this point, there's no apologizing. It's, I got to go get some money any way I know, any way I can, because all of my money is frozen. And the person that frozen is working with my aunt. No, that's not going to work, Veronique. Franklin's telling everybody the gloves got to come off. He's burning down houses. You hear Teddy saying he's trying to go to war. Teddy has pushed Franklin to the limit. Everybody's against Franklin at this point. So I don't blame Franklin for what he's doing, because this is the dope game, y'all. You got to understand, this isn't regular life here. The way they're living is way different. A complete 180 from the way you and I wake up in the morning, brush our teeth, and go to work. They're living differently. We still got Mama out there trying to figure out how she can bring down Teddy and the CIA for smuggling drugs. We see somebody taking pictures of Gustavo and Auntie Louie. Now, this could be a backdoor where Franklin could, in the long run, set up everybody, Louie, Gustavo, Teddy, and bring them all down that way after he stole some money from them. And this could be his escape. Him and his mama, hey, they put this play together. They get up out the country. That's just one theory that we could put out there. So we got to leave that on the table, that Franklin could, I mean, he's already been working with the CIA. Franklin could be working with this other organization to bring them down. You hear him telling Franklin, I need proof that the CIA is selling drugs. So my theory couldn't be too far-fetched that this could be Franklin's exit strategy to set up Louie and Jerome to have them all come down and he escapes scotch-free. Now, I don't know if he would do that to his uncle, But this is a plan and this might work. And this is all being set up to have all guns pointed at Jerome and Louie. So hopefully Franklin can put something together, because Jerome and Louie, unfortunately, it seems like one of these two got to go, if not both. And at this point, Franklin ain't playing fair, because they ain't playing fair. So whatever comes to them, their fate is sealed. We're just going to have to wait till season 6 to see it, though. Now we see Franklin walking out the cafe. Now I'm assuming this is after the scene where he pulled the gun on Jem and Jerome. And I'm looking at this as an iconic moment. This is his Frank Lucas moment. Remember when Frank Lucas went out and he went and shot old boy? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right here. Now you remember Damson was trying to act like and did an impersonation of Denzel. So that's what I'm looking at right here. This is his iconic moment. You hear Mama telling him, don't you think this is what they want? For us to wipe each other out? And then we go into a scene of non-stop shooting. Franklin in the shootout. How is he going to get out of it? Is he shooting back, or is he just going to run? This season looks like it's going to be crazy. And I'm expecting it to be a 9 throughout the whole season. Jerome and Louie about to be going at it in the streets. So like I said, we're expecting a 9, nothing less. Nothing less, season 6. And the last thing we see, Franklin pulling the gun on Jerome. And he's talking about, go ahead, end it right now. Do it. Man, this season seems like it might be the best one in this whole series. Hopefully they keep it up to that standard. And I'm definitely here for season 6 of Snowfall. Let me know what you think about season 6. What is your expectation? Who do you think isn't going to make it? And how do you think that they're going to go out? Let me know what you think. I'm J. Season 6 of Snowfall is right around the corner. February is a crazy month. Let's jump into this. High expectations for season 6. I'm J. If you like this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.